God has always given us signs from above.
Hi, this is Lucy B. Welcome to Signs from Above. So today I want to share a pretty short but powerful story that happened in South Carolina in 2004. The story was shared on testimony.com and really was pretty profound. And so I want to share it. Again, pretty short, but powerful. So it was in South Carolina again in 2004, and it was just marking a profound transformation. It was a tale of the worst and best days when faith wavered only to be reignited by a miraculous turn of events. So in the mid-morning hours, a family gathered by their in-ground swimming pool at their home. The family included a husband, a wife, and their children, aged 4-year-old twins and 11-year-old, who had fun playing in the pool, taking turns holding onto their father during the play. And 2 hours of joy-filled activities elapsed until lunchtime. After the family dried off, they moved inside for a meal, and a seemingly ordinary request altered the course of events. The wife asked the husband to place a cup of ice by her lounge chair near this pool's deep end while she tanned. The husband decided to position the cup in the shade behind the chair rather than beside it. With the task completed, he settled down to watch the Masters golf tournament. As he turned on the TV, he realized that the cable service was off. So he called him, he was on hold with them, and then all of a sudden he heard a scream. It was a familiar voice. The wife's scream pierced the air. He dropped the phone and the husband sprinted to the source of distress, a storm door leading to the pool, and with a swift motion he pushed the door open and leaped towards the pool, only to witness a heart-wrenching sight. At the bottom of the deep end lay his 4-year-old son Noah. In seconds, the father reached the bottom of the pool, pulling Noah to the surface, and panic and despair filled the air as the father in tears began CPR. He prayed and prayed for his son's life. A moment of divine intervention unfolded, and Noah, who was lifeless just moments ago, started coughing and breathing. A sense of awe enveloped the father as he believed God manifested his presence into an invisible, dense fog that engulfed him and Noah. Tears of joy replaced tears of sorrow as Noah, unconscious but alive, lay at the poolside. Before further assessment, a paramedic arrived, swiftly taking Noah to an ambulance to transport him to a children's hospital. In the midst of chaos, the father learned that his wife would accompany Noah to the hospital, and they left their 2 daughters in the care of the neighbor. And with the emergency flashers on, the father raced to the hospital, reaching there in record time. At the hospital emergency intake, a moment of uncertainty unfolded as the father saw his wife standing with a priest. Fear gripped him, thinking something had happened to Noah. To his relief, Noah was still unconscious but breathing, and medical professionals were attending to him. The days that followed were filled with uncertainty and prayer. Noah showed signs of brain damage due to the lack of oxygen, but miraculously he began to recover. As Noah lay in the hospital, he uttered words that left a permanent mark. Noah said, "I want to go back to the people in the light." The father, realizing the gravity of the moment, smiled through his tears, understanding that Noah had just experienced heaven. Another miracle was that if the father had not put the cup behind his wife's chair, forcing her to get up and noticing Noah at the bottom of the pool. The father stated it was the worst and best day of his life because in a moment he was holding his dead son, and the next moment his son was alive again. Noah had been underwater for approximately 10 minutes that day, and he did not receive any brain damage, which the doctors could not explain how. He no longer believed in Jesus, but knew Jesus. Today, Noah is a thriving 23-year-old, having overcome the odds. The family ordeal transformed doubt into unwavering faith, turning a moment of tragedy into a testament into the miraculous. Oh, I truly loved this story and thought it was just amazing. And again, how you can take this story of something that can be pure terror and how God turns things into good. And not only for the family, but even us as being able to listen to this story definitely helps my faith, and knowing and seeing how God is in the midst of these things and how these miraculous events still happen. The verse that came to mind was in Psalms, and it was, I cried to him with my mouth, and a high praise was on my tongue. If I had cherished iniquity in my heart, the Lord would have not listened. But truly, God has listened. He has attended to the voice of my prayer. Blessed be to God, because he has not rejected my prayer or removed his steadfast love from me. So just thank you so much for listening, and I hope to see you next week. Bye.